Well, good morning, everyone. Welcome to our class, Healthy Fit Seniors Strength. Today's theme is Zombie Strong, because we're close to the Halloween season, and so I thought it would be fun to have a little theme. So my shirt says, exercise because zombies will eat the slow ones first. So our theme is rise, move, and come alive. And I want you to think about being strong enough to rise up, all right? So let's start with our warm-up. Grab your weights. Starting with our March of the Mummies. We're gonna use opposite arm and leg. So tap that leg, you're gonna start with the other arm first. March of the Mummies. This is some balance work here. Two more. All right, set the weights down. Zombie reach. So nice tall posture. We're gonna engage the core here. Bring your arms up like a zombie. Hinge, hip, reach. Feel that stretch in your hamstrings. Come on back up and down. Arms up, reach. Tipping at the hips. And back down. Two more. Pushing back into your glutes. Oh, that stretch feels good, doesn't it? Last one. Now for our ghostly torso twist. Big arms up. Open your chest here, pulling your chest open and wide. Rotate and twist. And back center, reach. And pull, rotate to the other side. Reach, nice and tall. Opening up that chest, warming up our spine. One more. All right, spooky shoulder rolls, big shoulder rolls to the back. As you lift your shoulders up towards your ears, try to release any of the stress that you have. Getting the scapula moving. Last one. All right, it's time to walk like a monster. Monster walk. So we're gonna scrunch down here. Side step, side step, side step. Are you feeling that in your quads, the top of your legs? 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Get a sip of your drink. We're gonna move into our main workout today. We have compound strength circuits. We've got 2 moves and then a cardio burst. We're gonna do each round 2 times. All right, so we're gonna start with our squat overhead press. We're gonna put the ball in between our thighs to engage. We can always do these exercises seated as well. So there's a seated option. All right, so we're gonna squat, curl, overhead press. Press it up. Squat. Curl, overhead press. Squeeze those thighs. If your pants are slickery, it might be harder to hold the ball in place. And press like you're putting away all those summer things in the closet. One more. All right, I'm going to recommend a lighter weight, possibly for our lateral lunge front raise, because it's a long arm lever, and I only got one set of weights, so I should grab me a different set for this. You can also, if your arms get tired, use no weight as well. If you need your chair for balance, stand behind the chair and only use one weight. Lateral lunge, front raise. Tap, other side. Lateral lunge, front raise. If you're using the chair for balance, you're right here. Switch. Weight only goes to chest height. If the shoulder is pinching at all, just bring it up with a bent arm, okay? So as not to stress out the shoulder joint. Miss Peg, do you feel like a zombie today? We're doing zombie theme workout.
Does that help sciatica?
Yes. You could do seated if you'd like.
Thank you. I finally found some inserts in my shoe that seem to help a little, so that's good.
2 more. And shake it out. Set your weights down. We're going to do the zombie shuffle, a march with arms swing side to side. I want you to cross your arm across your body. Getting our blood flowing. Heart pumping. Find that rhythm. We've got 10 seconds left. And rest. Shake it out. We've got one more round of those. Graveyard grinders. We're working our legs and shoulders on these. So that's where we should be feeling it. Go ahead and grab your ball. Again, you can always use your chair as a target as well, standing in front of your chair and tapping your bottom down for that squat. Everybody ready? Chest open and wide. Keeping your heels on the ground. Curl it up. Overhead press. Nice tall posture, yeah. Looking good. Overhead press. Rising from the grave with power. How are we feeling so far? You guys are looking great. Two more. Last one. Great job. All right, set that weight aside if you want to take a lighter weight. Lateral lunge and front raise. Reach like a ghost to the side. Remember, if you're using your chair, you're only going to have one weight. Bring it up to shoulder height. Lunge and reach. Reaching like a ghost to the side. Careful, don't hit your chair. Remember your bent arm option right here. Or a slight push out. 2 more. All right, it's time for that zombie shuffle. The arm swings. Are you ready? Let's outmarch those zombies, right? Because they're gonna eat the slow ones. This is great for balance. Marching up really high. Find that rhythm. Carl's punching those zombies. Almost there. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nicely done. Get a sip of water. That was our first circuit. Legs and shoulders. All right, circuit 2 is our coffin crunchers. We're going to work on our core and chest. All right, so this is where our first exercise is actually a seated exercise. Seated chest press with a knee lift. So when we do a chest press to the front, we are going to have the weight kind of across our chest. We want to feel it up here in our pectoralis muscle. If you're feeling it in your shoulder, you need to bring the weights down a little bit lower. So as we do this, we're going to alternate our knees to the front. Press. Press. Like we're pushing that coffin away. Engaging that core. Last one. All right. Standing wood chop with the dumbbell. We're going to chop through those cobwebs. I'm going to use a heavier weight for this one. So this is good not to do on the mat because we're going to rotate our foot around and we don't want that foot to stick. Your axe is right here across the body. Up, across, up. Exhale, engaging your core. Is everyone feeling that in your torso? Remember which direction you're chopping. We're going to get the other side in our second set. One more. Time for our cardio burst. Monster march. Step touch. Step touch. Push away the zombie. Push away the zombie. Ha. Ha. Are we having fun yet? Ten seconds left. Push away the zombie. Push away the zombie. And rest. All right, that was round 1 of our coffin crunchers. If you recall, we're starting on our chair, so you can come back to the chair for that seated chest press with a knee lift. Nice tall posture in the chair. Weights up. Alternate knee lift as you push. Strong exhale. Again, if you're feeling it in your shoulder here, we want to bring the weight down so you feel it right here in your pectoralis muscle. Four, three, two, one. All right, come to a standing for that wood chop. We're ready to swipe those cobwebs away. I don't know about you, but I have the biggest spiders in my yard. Sometimes when I'm letting dogs out at night, they start making their cobwebs before I even get back to the house. And you're walking through the yard and there'll be this long string of cobweb stuff coming. And I think, where is that attached to? The tree's like really far away. All right, so we're on the other side. Let's chop those cobwebs, engaging our core. Rotate, exhale. And again, we can always do these exercises seated as well. Four, three, two, one. Who's ready for the monster march? Not to be confused with the monster mash. All right. Tap to the side. Tap, tap. Push away the zombies. Push them away. Push them away. I'm feeling that in my quads. What about you? If you're not feeling it in your quads, I want you to sink down a little bit lower. Yeah, challenge yourself. Four, three, two, and one. Get a sip of water. That was our second circuit finished. Boom. All right, now we're gonna work on those bat wings be gone. Yes? All right, so we're gonna work back. Yes, the Hello Betties. Back and tricep. All right, so we're gonna start with a deadlift with a reverse fly. So if you're using the chair for balance, you're only gonna use one weight, and for our second round, you'll switch your hand to the other side. Tipping at the hip, we want our chest open and wide when we do our deadlift. You should feel the small of your back here engage, yes? So when we tip at the hip, we're gonna come down and then leading with the elbows, move those arms like a bat and then stand up. Squeeze the scapula and stand. Did you guys know there's a bat sanctuary in Mineral Wells? Yes. Bat rescue. So if you ever find an injured bat, we do have a local resource. Squeeze those scapula. Do you feel like a bat when you open your arms like that? Tipping at the hip. Open those wings. One more. All right. Next move, tricep kick back and tap back. So we're gonna extend and balance like a flying bat. We're gonna bring our weights up to our pocket height. Pull those elbows back. All right, and then as we tap back, we're gonna pivot at the elbow. like so, and tap. So step back, pivot at the elbow, tap it in.
Coveralls and
This
everything.
little step back is our balance piece. Tap. Try to keep that front knee tracking over your foot. Do a little quick check and see what yours looks like. We've got 2 more. Remember which leg you're stepping back with, because we're going to do the second side in the second set. And rest. Whew. Did y'all feel those in your triceps? So the tricep muscle here gives us that tone and definition and helps firm up everything there. All right, ghoul gallop. Kind of like a rocking horse. As we come up, let's bring those arms up. Shifting our weight from front to back. Look down and see what leg you're doing. We're gonna switch in the second set. Last one. All right, shake it out. Switching sides if we change it up for our second round. Bat wings be gone, starting with our deadlift reverse fly. Again, chest open and wide, tipping at the hip, nice flat back here. Leading with the elbows, opening those bat wings, and stand. Keep that core engaged. This is strengthening those back muscles so that to prevent injury when you're doing your everyday living activities. Tipping at the hip, leading with the elbows. Good. Nice flat back. We've got 2 more. And stand. Back to our tricep, kick back, tap back. Extend and balance like a flying bat. So we're pulling the weights up, pull those elbows back, tapping back with your other leg now. Did you switch sides? Yes? Pivoting with the elbow and tap it in. Keeping this front knee in alignment with that toe. And tap. Tap. Bring those elbows. If your arms are out too much, then you're working more your bicep. We want to work that tricep. You should be feeling it in the back of your arm, yes? Okay. That tells you you're working the right spot. Your form is good. 2 more. All right. Set those weights down. Time for that ghoul gallop. Remember, we're switching legs. So switch your lead leg, transferring the weight from front to back, front to back. Drive that knee up. Maybe that's like a knee to the chest of that zombie. 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Get a sip of water. That is round 3 is done. We've got one more round of exercises. We're moving on to our last circuit, witchy core and balance. This is our full body stability. All right. You only need one weight here. This is your broomstick balance challenge. All right, broomstick balance. So it's a single leg deadlift with a bicep curl. So your back leg, we have a couple options here. We're using the chair for balance. We can kickstand the foot, single leg deadlift, and then we're gonna hammer curl right here. Next option is to lift that leg off the ground, extend, and curl. Next option, you can tip a little deeper, extend, and curl. If you don't need that chair for balance, you can let go. Really challenge that balance. You can always tap down that toe as needed. Feel that leg calculating. Try to spread those toes in your shoe or on the floor. Find even balance in your heel and the ball of your foot. My ankle's calculating, it's adjusting, trying to get a feel for where I'm at in space, strengthening that ankle. This is a fall prevention exercise. Last one. All right. Punch combo. Light weight or no weight for this one. Scaring off those goblins. We're gonna punch. Punch those goblins away. I'm breaking a sweat and this isn't the cardio. 5 seconds. 3, 1, and rest. Set those weights down. It's time for that haunted house hustle. We're gonna do our fast feet. My son went to a haunted house last night. I didn't get to ask him how it was. But I'm too old to get scared, pay someone to scare me, right? All right, so we're gonna run fast. Run fast. Take it in. Take it out wide. Back in. Out. If you need to slow it down, we can tap it in, out, out. How are you doing, team? Outrun those zombies. That guy with the chainsaw is chasing you through the haunted house. Run away. All right, rest. All right, last round, round 2 of our witchy core and balance. Remember, this is a balance move, so we're on one leg. We need one weight. You can use your chair for balance. Your standing leg, you should be on your second side, yes? Your body will probably tell you if you're trying to do the same side a second time. Spread those toes in your shoe. Find even balance in your heel and the ball of the foot. Remember, the first option is to kickstand the toe. Nice flat back. Come on up. Hammer curl. Next option is to just slightly lift that foot as we tip and curl. Last option. I don't have enough space here. My legs are too long. Come down and curl. No matter where I go, I'm kicking something. You don't want to kick anything when you're doing this. It'll throw you off balance. You can tap down your leg at the top when you do your curl. Nice and controlled. Balance on that broomstick. Again, this is our fall prevention, because if you misstep or you trip on something, you're gonna have to catch yourself with one leg. So it's important to be able to hold your body weight with that one leg and have a little bit of balance so that you can recover. We've got 4 more. How are we doing, team? You're not tired, your body's lying to you, Paula. When your body says you're tired, you say, you're not tired. That's the Darwin in your body trying to get you to take the easy road, because your body doesn't want to have stress, but that stress makes us stronger. If we give it the appropriate load, we get stronger the next time, and then it's easier. Last one. All right, time for the punch combo, light or no weights. Exhale as you punch. Punch, punch. Scare off those silly goblins. What's your favorite Halloween movie that we should put on our watch list this weekend? Do you like any Halloween movies?
The only series I liked was that, what's the series about, what's the name of it? The series I liked, but it was light, it was a real light.
Bewitched?
No.
Does anyone like Bewitched? I used to love watching that as a kid. IRS. What about Ghostbusters? Anyone up for Ghostbusters? I recently watched the second one and I thought it was pretty good. The sequel. All right, haunted house. We're running through that haunted house. Take it wide. Inside. Wide. Inside. Outside. Inside. Outside. Inside. Somebody with a scary mask. Outside. Inside. Outside. Inside. One more time. And rest. Nice job. Give your neighbor a high five or a fist bump. Good job. Get a sip of water. We're going to cool it down. We're going to return to living. All right. Big inhale up. Exhale, reach down towards your thighs, your shins or your shoes. And roll it up. Big shoulder roll here. Inhale up again. Exhale, bring your hands behind your ears, chest opener. Feel that good stretch. Now let's take the hands and put them in the small of the back or lace them together here and press it open. And relax. Look to your right, or left, center, right, center. Drop your head to one side. Let's do a neck stretch. You can place your hand for a little bit more stretch here. Back to center, other side. And back to center. Take that arm across the body, shoulder away from the ear. Stretching out the bicep. We had a couple bicep moves today. Pull your arm away from you at an angle, opening up that shoulder, creating space in the shoulder capsule. Now reach that hand up and behind. Feel that good stretch on your tricep. Let's do that on the other side. Arm across the body, shoulder away from the ear. How does everyone feel? You feel alive now?
Yeah.
Reach up, bending at the elbow. Stretching out that tricep. We did those bat wing exercises. Let's do a couple leg stretches here. Kick the toe to the front. Push into your glute here. Soft knee. Reach down towards your thigh, your shin, or your shoe. And roll it up. Other side. Pushing back into the glute. Reach down towards your thigh, your shin, or your shoe. And roll it up. All right. Great job, everyone. Let's inhale strength and exhale stress. We are, just a reminder that this class will be uploaded on the YouTube, and we will get a sip of water and we'll move into our stretch, mobility, and recovery class.